AnyCubic i3 Mega printer. We have just finished the very first print. What do you think?
I was expecting it to be kind of rough.
Grab your filament and insert it into the filament sensor, followed by inserting the filament into the actual print head. And now we're gonna watch it do its thing. So here are all of the items that are included in the printer: screws, gloves, Allen keys, wrenches. We got a pair of snips. We've got a USB cable. We have some extra spare parts. We've got a pair of tweezers to grab the string off the print head. Again, spare parts, white filament, and we also got some blue. This is extra. The spool holder, and finally the AnyCubic i3 Mega printer. This printer is already configured. The head is aligned and the ultrabase is ready to print. The print head has a fan built inside it. The entire chassis is made of metal. The first thing you want to do is grab your filament and insert it into the filament sensor, followed by inserting the filament into the actual print head, which will go right into this tube. Once you have a filament, you want to cut on an angle. So it's a nice protruding sharp point. Grab your filament sensor and feed it through. Like so. Press these two buttons and feed it through the hole underneath. And this will go right into the tube. Once you have the filament inside, hang this on the magnet right here. We now want to make sure that the filament travels all the way through into the print head before we start printing. We can see that at the very bottom there is an error that says lack of filament. Go into our tools, filament, and we need to make sure that the filament is in. Now you can see that the temperature is heating up. We are now at 230 Celsius. Our filament is in, so let's press filament in. It is slowly traveling through the tube until it gets to the top. So my recommendation is to place a piece of paper and raise the print head up. So let's stop this. Let's raise it by... Alright, now let's go back into our filament and let's continue. We are almost at the tip. Once it gets to the bottom, it's going to start extruding the material. The base right now, it's actually cool to the touch. You can see that it's extruding the filament. So we're going to press stop and we're going to take this off. We're going to take tweezers and we're going to simply clean the head here. We have models on the provided card and we're going to insert this into the device and start the print process. You can also connect the USB port and connect this right into your computer and run the piece of software. Place it right here. Let's go to print. This is on the USB stick. Since we're not resuming, we're simply gonna print. And now we're gonna watch it do its thing. So at this point, we've had the printer on for about 6 minutes. The filament's in. The first print run is ready to go, and there it goes. The very first print is beginning 6 minutes after it started. At any time we can pause or stop, or if we run out of the filament, we can switch the roll and put a new one in. So right now the printer is printing the test file. One thing that I must say, which I wasn't aware of, it's taken an extremely long time to print this. We're at 10 minutes in and we really don't have much to show. This will definitely take, I would say, maybe an hour or two even. So Alex was indeed right that this will take some time. I'm curious to see how hot the ultrabase is because it's currently at 60 Celsius. So it's actually pretty cool to the touch considering. Let's pause this. Okay, so I can't interrupt the machine and go to tools while it's printing. We have to let it go, but here is essentially what we're working with right now. For 13 minutes, it's actually not that much, so we're gonna have to leave this and see how fast it goes. It's been 20 minutes and the progress is only at 7%. Alright, we have just finished the very first print of Mr. and Mrs. Owl. 1 hour 25 minutes. So let's take the card out. As you can see, I can keep my hand on here even though we're at 56 degrees. So now the printer is off. The base is reasonable to the touch. We're gonna take our scraper and just oh, wow. Wow. This just feels like something you would purchase at a store. Now, if we look really closely, we can see that it's actually super smooth and the details on this are incredible. Even on the hat. Look at that. Look at the details on this. Let me just... So right here, just a little threading over here, but nothing you can't sand or clean really quickly. But I mean, all in all, I'm very impressed. There's some right here when it started, you can see. So I just kind of break it off. But let's take a look at this one. All right, so here we are. Here are the first two figures printed. Super clean, super smooth. The details are captured quite nicely. Absolutely no mess. And let's see. This is clean and soft. The first print of the AnyCubic i3 Mega. Clearly, this will take some time and effort to print, but for my first time trying a 3D printer, I am extremely impressed. There is another photon printer that I was going to try by AnyCubic, but it seems that it could be a little more messier than this. So I think we're gonna go and try and print something larger with a little more detail. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you in the next one. What do you think?
I was expecting it to be kind of rough, but not shiny.
It's smooth, that's why it's shiny, right? Can I print your face now? We will definitely be printing a whole lot of items on this channel and on Mad Artist Publishing. So make sure you head on over there because they're going to be printing some really, really neat stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Marcin out.